Hey, all you true believers in... I can't believe I messed that up.
Oh.
You're throwing me off, Hunter.
The anniversary is $2.99. Are you squeezing everything
I mean, that's going to be a good opener. I would...
The bag one?
Hey, all you comic book readers, true believers, it's Tuesday, and I'm your ever-loving blue-eyed comic book guy, Mitch Harmon. You guys know what's up. Mitch's Picks. Ooh. From Action Lab, Albert Einstein, Time Mason, #1. Written by Tony Donnelly and Marcus Perry. Art done by Tony Donnelly. And this one, think of it as Albert Einstein as a time-jumping Indiana Jones, I guess, in a way. He's kind of a... trying to protect the timeline, protect from the socialist. I guess that's kind of a clever name on socialist. From future Nazis, I guess, from destroying the timeline. The first story is about him going to the future to fight the socialists and stop them from using his brain for time travel or something like that. But this is just the issue 1, guys, and there seems to be a lot more depth to these time masons, and perhaps we'll see some other historical figures show up in this book as well. This is a new issue, ongoing series from Action Lab, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Check it out. From Marvel Comics, What If Peter Parker Became the Punisher? Written by Carl Potts, art done by Juanan Ramirez. In this story, it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess you could say. Peter Parker getting the power of the Spider-Man and all this stuff goes on. The origin is pretty much the same up until Uncle Ben's passing. And that affected Peter Parker in this story much different than it affected the Peter Parker that we know in the canon Spider-Man story. It kind of turns him a little bit more darker, grittier, willing to actually kill his villains as opposed to just beating them up and letting the police take care of them. Really kind of trying to clean the streets up, but his actions still have consequences that are things that he cannot foresee, I guess. But it's an interesting story, and it's not Punisher, it's not Frank Castle being Spider-Man, it's Peter Parker just going the extra distance, I guess, willing to kill his villains and whatnot. But it's a new What If from the Marvel series, and I absolutely love this stuff. The twist on the regular characters is just so much fun, guys. This one's right up there with the rest of them. Check it out. From DC Comics, Cursed Comics Cavalcade, #1. Written by Tim Seeley, Brian Hill, James Tinney IV, many others, along with just as many different artists. This is just in time for Halloween. It's a bunch of spooky stories. It is a little bit pricier than the normal books are. I believe this is $9.99. But there is 8 stories in this book revolving around characters such as Batman, Superman, Swamp Thing, Zatanna, Green Arrow, and more. But they are all just kind of one-shot stories. There's no canon to this at all. Maybe tying in a slight bit to the main ongoing stuff, but nothing too serious, guys. But it's a great Halloween pickup, guys. Check it out. From Image Comics, Murder Falcon, #1. Written and drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson. This is a very unique book. So Jake, lead guitarist of Brodicus, I believe was the band's name. It's kind of washed up and just looking to try to find meaning, I suppose, in his very mundane life. That is until Murder Falcon shows up and is only fueled by the power of metal, as he says. He's kind of getting his butt kicked at the very beginning as far as this giant monster that's attacking him. But as Jake plays a few chords here and there, Murder Falcon kind of gets inspired, starts fighting against. And it seems like there's probably some type of dimensional tear where these monsters are coming over. Murder Falcon kind of warns Jake that there's more of them as opposed to just this one monster. And there's more people that are like him. So maybe we'll have like a murder dog and a murder cow. I don't know, guys. This is just an issue 1. I like the heavy metal theme, and plus also the ridiculousness of how metal fuels this kind of doom fist looking anthropomorphic falcon. I don't know, but it looks awesome, and it was a really good read, guys. Check it out. Celebrating their 15 years, Walking Dead, written by Robert Kirkman, and interior art done by Tony Moore, but they've redone the #1 for Charlie Adlard. I really don't need to explain much of this, guys. Walking Dead's been around since 2003. zombies break out, crazy stuff happens, shenanigans ensue, people die, people join, all kinds of crazy stuff. But really what I'm trying to focus here on, guys, is the wall I have behind me. These are all reprints of the actual issues of The Walking Dead. So this is the actual issue of number 1, 2, 7, so on and so forth. It's got all the interiors that are exactly the same, but the covers are done by someone different. And we also have these really cool masks as well. Brian's trying to get his way in here real quick, but we also have some trades up here, all this stuff. It's really cool, guys. And we also got this really nice Negan statue over there. $400, but trust me, guys, it's from Todd McFarlane. It's really, really nice looking. That's all my picks for this week, everyone. Also, our friend Matt Nixon of the store, he's the author of Retcon. He's got a new book out called Dodge. He's got a Kickstarter started up right now. So please subscribe to this, give to him, all that good stuff, guys, because it's going to be a great book. I've already read a little bit of it, and I'm hooked, guys. Something about werebears fighting Russian werewolves. Don't need to give too much more away, guys. It's really awesome. That's all my picks, guys. Keep reading your comics, true believers. See you guys next week.